I'm messing up his brand.
I
Now,
like what you said about his brand. When you said you messed up his brand, what was your question? I like when you said that.
what brand? I'm like, I'm not up here talking about I'm a hell of a nigga. He even said it. I'm just a nobody, old
Mm-hmm.
cousin of a bus or whatever. But nigga, the reason why you mad is I took that cousin of a busted bus and branded it. How you talking about you got a brand? You talking about mama's cooking, mama's cooking. You ain't got no seasoning salt. You ain't got shit on the motherfucking shelf. You don't let Tommy goddamn copyright all the domains for your mama.
Say it.
So I'm like, yo, bruh, like, I mean, but no, this is what I was about to say, Tommy. The bait that I set for him is he said, oh, Mr. Skinny always be saying bitch and going off for me and all that. And he was talking all that shit about, oh, I don't want Skinny to say bitch and associate himself with me. So when the shit came out with Gilbert in the car, I was like, bruh, like, how can you hate on a daddy trying to get, I mean, that didn't borrow no money from nobody? It's basically like he went and bought his daughter a toy that he could
Mm-hmm.
afford. And he sat there and explained it when he didn't have to. He was like, yo, my daughter go to school with LeBron kids, with Zebo kids, with NBA basketball and superstars. Bro, I can't just let her go out there in no Subaru.
Dude,
Like,
they
that would
live
be
in Calabasas.
Calabasas, the number one rated highest place in the nation to live at. This is Gilbert Arenas. He not up here talking about the NBA did him wrong. He took whatever the NBA paid him and whatever investments he made it work where he's still able to live next door to Ice Cube while your dumb ass sitting up there in Brunswick talking about, oh, Ice Cube, the big three. I'm about to do this and that. Gilbert sitting up here telling you, nigga, you're not getting no job with the big three. Ice Cube, my neighbor. But you mad because why are you really mad though, Kwame?
Yeah, it made no sense. And I was glad you called him out on it. I said it on my show. I said, even Skinny was honest about that and said, because you remember y'all were both talking and you responded to him. You said, shit, if I could buy my child a car like that, I would.
Yeah, Gilbert like made me like step the bar up. Like, yo, listen, you got about like 13, 14 years before your kids get ready to drive. You need to be able to goddamn, you know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
understand like everybody, but Gilbert is in the 1%. Like him buying a Porsche, like out there in Calabasas, they be buying Cullinans for their kids. Like that was he talking about it's a sports car. That looked like
Thank you.
soccer mom's car for his daughter. But yeah,
Whew.
man, when it comes to Kwame Brown, I understood this. Now, did I learn some things from Kwame Brown? Yes. I learned that the media can control the narrative. But all the people that Kwame Brown had a problem with, all these people was willing to reconcile with Kwame Brown. He wanted to keep the problem going. He wanted to keep it going. Matt Barnes and them said, yo, man, you can come on my show. We can talk about it. Charlamagne the God said, you can come on the Breakfast Club. We can talk about it. DJ Vlad said, you can come up here. We can talk about it. His response, he want to talk shit and talk about y'all got a boss.
Mm-hmm. Like his boss ain't
So,
YouTube. The same one that
and
he
I
got.
told him this.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yo, when he was on YouTube, I said, yo, don't go back and forth with Tommy. Don't go back and forth with Hassan. If you trying to keep up what you doing. His response was, oh, them niggas just like Jack and Matt Barnes and everybody else. Shit, they put their pants on like everybody else. I'm gonna go at them too. Now you sitting here wondering, you like a regular YouTuber now. Now you
Mm-hmm.
want to go out and do interviews with Charleston White. You are flying out to Charleston White. You know how embarrassing that is?
Ooh.
You the 400,000 nigga, you flying out to Texas to Charleston White. And then he gonna tell me, yeah, and when Charleston come to Atlanta, see Atlanta got these spots where you can rent a studio. I'm just gonna go over there and rent a studio for one day and do my podcast and they. And I'm looking at this man like, so you can't just do it on the StreamYard?
Oh my So
that's facts right there.
So he talk about what Gilbert's doing by just sitting in his fucking house talking to me, but you flying to a nigga's house?
He flying to wherever that show at.
And it's a man who has less subscribers than him.
And he talking about me and Charleston gonna break the internet. I'm like, nigga, you ain't 95 South show. I said 95 South help break the internet. You relying on Charleston. I'm like, at this point, you're a regular YouTuber. Face it. And I think what really pushed him over the point is I can't hide it. I tell my chat this here all the time. You making these niggas mad. I didn't know it was Kwame. I didn't know Kwame was sitting there pocket watching the cash apps and shit like that. Yes. I didn't know it was Kwame watching how many people was in my chat room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but I call that too. I got to be honest. I said, here was my problem. And I said, this is why Kwame's dumb. And I'm going to make a video and talk about it. Okay. See, Kwame's the 400,000 man. Your subscribers was around 19,000, something like that.
At the time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That made no sense that man would keep shouting you or anybody else out constantly and letting your videos do the talking for him. Because here's what happens. If your videos are doing the talking for him, if right now Carcino is going to fuck him over. Hell, I might as well just say it now.
He been doing it. He been doing it.
Let me explain though. If all these other people see, and I said it in the show, I said self-talk's numbers went up. Gems by Kwame Brown numbers went up. Everybody's numbers went up because if he's not the leader and everybody else is, then why would I watch him to watch Skinny's videos when I could just go watch Skinny? And that's what Manessa Williams, Stale DeBarge is doing as well. He's making those videos. Yeah, he Miss USA. He making the video.
Nah, I'm gonna drop a bomb on you, and he gonna make some videos about this. I'm gonna drop a bomb on this here channel right now. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, let me
He knows it.
Well,
he talks to me. He talked to me about these same niggas.
So
he was like,
go ahead.
Forgotten Kings getting more views.
He was getting upset, wasn't he?
He was like, yo, I think Forgotten Kings is self-talk. I think this and that. Man, they get more views than me, man. How can I stop it? This man asked me, said, how can I put my songs, Little Mistake by the Lake and all that on iTunes?
Yep.
I'm the nigga who gave him TuneCore. So he said he could start taking these videos down. When these niggas goddamn get more views than him. He don't like that shit. He up there talking about we the people and I put my content out there. When he can't be the number one guy, he has a problem with that. And I guarantee you he gonna make videos about that. And I got text messages to substantiate what the fuck I'm saying when he said he never said that.
I knew it. And let me finish saying what I was saying. He is such a punk because if he wasn't, he would speak for himself. And that's why I've always told you can be honest and tell me if I'm lying or not. All y'all were going at me. Every time he'd say something, it'd be 9 niggas done made a video about me, so I'd have to fight 9 niggas. But I fought all 9, and there was nobody on my side making videos up against y'all. I enjoyed doing my own work because nobody can speak for me. What he was doing, though, he didn't get it. Like right now, whenever, every time he got a problem with me, he puts up a video. Now it's going to be Chef Talk Show. Not Chef Talk, but Carcino. I don't know Carcino, and there's no reason for Carcino to keep making videos about me. But he just keeps doing
Carcino, I fuck with self-talk.
But that's why I said Carcino. So Carcino is going to keep making these videos. I watched him tonight. Carcino was sitting on the show. Carcino was hosting his show. Y'all make sure y'all go and do so and so. He was talking because Kwame was just sitting there. Well, what that means is Kwame's the bigger guy. He had 400,000 subs. The other guy was smaller. But if you keep playing that guy's videos whenever you got beef with someone, guess what's going to happen? Everybody's going to keep going to that person because they know you're just going to play
the talent.
Yeah, you're just going to play that guy's video. So why don't I just go to this guy? So his dumb ass is lowering himself and raising that other person up just because he's too lazy and he don't know how to speak for himself. What he doesn't
I don't know how he's doing it now, Tommy, but I remember before when he was sending cash apps to Carcino for Saginaw still.
Yep. He sent cash out to Damn D just so Damn D would keep making videos about me.
He never did that to me. He never did that to me.
So he never paid you, and but you got to remember that's why he talked shit about you tonight. He said you were, in his words, were dumb because you were protecting him when he didn't ask and you weren't getting anything from it. He said
because I thought he was my friend.
But that's what he said.
So I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
That's why I said. So why is it?
So I guess Gilbert was dumb for protecting him when he was on Vlad saying that he still would be top 3. I guess Charlamagne was dumb when he was telling Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, don't fuck with this man because I know his daddy. These motherfuckers don't play.
Now you get it.
I get it. Gilbert told me that today.
Sure did.
Gilbert hit me up. Gilbert was like, I'm going to be honest. Salute to Gilbert if you watch it. Gilbert said, hey, man, Gilbert actually feels sorry for this nigga. Gilbert said, yo, don't go on Tommy's show, man, because it's just going to make it look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he done had enough, man. Like, just be the good guy and say that you still support Kwame. You don't know why Kwame going at you. And, just let Kwame have it. He done been through enough. And I'm like, bruh, my people know me. Like, I didn't just get on here because of Kwame. Like, I had to tell Gilbert, like, yo, you in the mainstream. I respect what you saying, that Kwame can't affect you by the shit he say down here and you up here. But I'm down here. So I'm going to respond. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to respond. Because the same shit that he say that he won't do, he does it. Oh, this is my last video talking about you. And then
well, that's why you always got to look at something. See, Gilbert's trying to protect him. And Gilbert told me to that you wouldn't do the show because you're going to try to protect him. But you're saying that Gilbert told you to try to protect him. So Gilbert's setting this up as well. So that's some string pulling by him. Because Gilbert told me you were going to say that. He didn't tell me that he told you to say it.
Yeah, because I told Gilbert, my text to Gilbert was, man, fuck Kwame. Basically, he did me like he did you. So Gilbert hit me up and was like, hey, yo, man, you got to chill. That's what Kwame wants you to do. He wants you to go over there, and then all his people is going to flip on you because you on Tommy's chat, and they're going to be like, oh, well, you just left Kwame and went over there. He was like, so just sit back and act like, you know what I'm saying, you're friends with Kwame, and then just let him crash out. Let Tommy just destroy him. Well, and I was like, well, I was going to take Tommy's link the night before anyway. Well, I still thought that me and Kwame was cool, so.
Well, see, that's what you always have to want. I tell all y'all this. What y'all have to do is understand everybody involved in shit is trying to get something out of it. The best thing for you to do is try to get what you want out of it, period. I use everybody for what it is I can use them for.
Facts. We all do. That's what I try to tell everybody. All these niggas over there talking about, yo, I'm just over here for Kwame's best interest. No, you over there for clout. And he is too stupid to see it. But I'm the only one that was over there saying it. Yo, Kwame, this nigga using you for clout. This nigga using you for clout. This nigga using you for clout. Now he talking about I was the one starting trouble. So now I'm going to let those old dumb leeches stay beside you. And I'm going to pick their ass off one by one and show you that you was just an idiot. You had the world in the palm of your hands while you was sitting over there idolizing Kevin Samuels. You could have been bigger than Kevin Samuels.
That's right.
You had 30 or 40,000 in your chat at one time, nigga. You know how hard the fuck that is? ESPN ain't doing that. Nobody's doing that.
No.
And you didn't sign one deal? One deal? Once I seen 30 or 40,000 in my chat, I would have shut my YouTube down for a minute and said, yo, I need to be.
Yeah, I need to turn this into something. We need to figure out how to turn this into something else.
And I believe you when you said he called you and was like, yo, I don't know how to handle this, man. What's my next move? He did the same thing to me. Yo, what's up with this membership? Hey, yo, how can I get my stuff on Apple Music so nobody else can play it? Yeah, I paid for these songs. They mine now. He was asking me everything in his membership, all those pictures, all those I sent him that.
Jeez.
I sent him that. He was the one asking me, talking about, man, you think it's going to look messed up, man, that a millionaire got a membership? I was like, nigga, if they rock with you, fuck it. These are the questions he was asking me. I know some other shit, but I ain't about to
No,
let that out
but
yet.
he
I'm
but
gonna
he
wait
did.
for this nigga to goddamn. He talked about my kids. If this nigga
That's
here
right.
talk about my family, if this nigga here say one more thing, I'm going.
Wait a minute, you didn't hear that shit he said tonight? Maybe I need to have an interview with you after you listen to the shit he said tonight. He called you all kind of motherfucking punks.
Oh, I heard that. Talking about when he was in the car drinking. That's Kwame Brown. He talking about, I bet you won't come to the mall and say, I'm at Lennox Mall. Nigga, why you don't come to me? You was my friend. You said that. Why the fuck?
Why didn't he tell you that? Then this is my problem too. If he feels like today that you were willing to crash out and leave your mama and your kids for me, if he felt that way, why didn't he tell you when you said it?
I'm willing to crash out and leave my wife and kids for him when I just did a regular commute because he told me to come down there.
Yeah, but he said you was willing to crash out by fighting me, but he tried to throw it in my face. He turned around and told me I was a punk because I wouldn't go fight you. And I'm like, I don't remember scheduling no fucking fight. But he was saying...
Okay, let me talk about this because he seen the videos. Okay, he seen the videos. It wasn't just you. You know what I'm saying? It was Choke No Joke was talking shit too. But it wasn't just you. But he just bringing that up now. He just bringing that shit up now.
No, I feel
that
you, but
nigga,
if he was a friend of yours, if he feels that way now, and all of Kwame's fans should look at it this way, that means he was willing to let you do it for him, as he said.
Man, you know what
that
nigga said? That nigga said, man, go do what you gotta do. I'll bond you out.
Wow. Told you that's fucked up. So he was willing to send you off.
Right, like I was going. I was going down to Atlanta anyway. I got family in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like my sister's in Atlanta. I got family in Atlanta, so like when I pulled, he was like, "Yo, pull up on me, man." I pulled up on him. You seen it?
Everybody you wouldn't have. The only way you would have been able to pull up on him was he would have had to give you where he was. So for him to try to act like you just showed up for no reason.
At the Four Seasons in Atlanta. You know it's valet parking, right?
Mm-hmm.
I met the valet. Me and the valet, you know, if you got money, the valet don't give a fuck. Kwame, he was like, yo, you here for Kwame Brown? He just walked down the street. Remember he was live walking down the street? He walked back up the street, seen me, and said, yo, you got them clippers with you? I was like, yeah. He told the valet, hey, go pull my truck up. And he told me, hey, man, roll up that swagger dash. Now, this man just got on his live stream and said, oh, I ain't no motherfucking nigga that let niggas roll weed up in my truck.
Sure did.
Nigga, you told me. You was like, yo, get in there and roll up. We gonna ride around and smoke. And you even made a video about it, Tommy, talking about these niggas in a fishbowl riding around the gay district of Atlanta smoking. And it was true. I was even asking for the video. I was showing people in my chat. I was like, where the fuck you got me at?
Skinny said, and it was true. And it was true.
It was true. And he's sitting here talking about,
I can't do this shit.
He talking about, you rolling weed up in my truck? I might not say nothing, but I don't like that. What is alpha about that? Nigga, you ain't even really got to be alpha. If a nigga rolling drugs up in your truck and you not with it, what you gonna say? Man, get the fuck up out. Well, what are you doing? This man called the valet, and even the valet said, man, what you got sure do smell good. So don't act like, know what I'm saying, I was violating your truck, nigga. Because I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even motherfucking roll up in a nigga, you know what I'm saying, unless they told me to. And you seen on the video, I was passing it to this nigga.
Right, but that's what I didn't like too, because he had another video where I showed where he was in that same truck smoking. So for him to sit there and tell y'all that lie that he doesn't do that, that's bullshit, because he was literally just a couple of days ago and I showed it. He tried to hide it, but he had it right there in his hand. And if he thought it was so fucked up, why did he have you, when you called on into the show, told you, hey man, you need to roll up that swagger dad? Why would he tell you that if he thought it was such a fucking problem?
Because that female that you talking about, the old moderators that he taking their side on, got so mad that she was posting in other content creators' comment box that Kwame Brown is running a racketeering ring. he got Mr. Skinny bringing drugs across the state line. So that's what I'm saying. It's all because Kwame Brown is scared of women. And that's how he always be. You probably got to realize when he was little, he probably always wanted to do shit, and his mama probably was like, "You better not do that shit, boy."
Yeah, well, we about to get into that in just a minute because I don't know if she said
right.
that. We about to get in that. Hey, give me a couple of minutes right now. I got to run to the restroom. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll come right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm live with Mr.
You got
Skinny.
a catheter.
I know, yeah, I got a catheter. I usually sit up here, but I'm going to sit up here drinking. I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 2 minutes.